Everybody's good. Let me clean off the fog off my eyeballs here. Excuse the paint. I had a little bit of paint on my face, a little bit on my hands, a little bit in my beard, a little bit in my hair. That happens every time I paint. You might as well just go ahead and get some on you. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. Ain't nothing you can do. It's going to happen. Just let it happen. It'll clean off when I'm done. I still plan on doing a little bit more, maybe, depending on how late this 420 goes, because it's starting to get dark early now. So I might be done for the day, and I'll just go clean things up. But I was out there until about 10 minutes ago. I took a break so I could come and do the 420 live. Let's see if anybody wants to join in here. We go outside and walk around in a minute. That normally gets a person or two in. New mission starts probably, well, let's say it's going to start by the weekend, because I'm so busy repainting the cannabis and everything. Plus, I've got my eye doctor appointments to go to. Wednesday I'll be going to an eye appointment. It's about 12 weeks I've had the rubber band around my eye and the silicone in it. So, but I started this today. I wanted to get some of the white done. First coat of the white. I've still got a whole lot of painting stuff to do. But here's the in progress. In progress, not end. That's just the first coat there on the hood and stuff. It's going to take 2 coats, I know, to get rid of the red and the green. But that's not coming out too bad for the first coat. Not coming out too bad for the first coat. One of the ladies today come by, and she's, oh, where did the name Cannabis go? She's, I love that name. And I told her, well, it's not going to be the Cannabis no more. It's got a new name, but it's going to be just as good as Cannabis. Trust me. I think so. And we'll see. But I'm hoping by March that we will, I'll have it all done. I'm going to put a bunch of vinyl in the windows. I got a vinyl cutter. I'm going to get some colored vinyl. I'm going to, of course, put my crosses back on it. A little gel scene, stuff like that. Get her all painted up. And then when I come through town, people can come, and if they donate a penny, a nickel, a dime, a dollar, whatever, I'll let them tag the motorhome. Let me go over here. And I forgot to grab my glasses. I can't really read what you're saying. Let me see. This is all done, like the white. All that white I've done up there so far. And like up at the top. Remember it had the hearts and all that up at the top? And like I say, it needs a second coat. But that's all done by brush. Every bit of this is all done by hand. Not bragging, but first paint job, I did all by brush. Let me grab my glasses, or let me go in here and sit down and grab my glasses. And I can see some of these comments. I'm sorry. I only have one eye because of the retinal surgery. I see blurry in my right eye. They probably would consider me legally blind in it. This eye, I see more black than white than I do in color, and it's all blurry because that's the one that's got the silicone in it. Those aren't my good glasses. Okay. Right on. Hey, hey, Paul and Jans and you know, I already promised it to someone. I promised it to a veteran. And if you really went back and checked my Facebook and history a couple years ago, I actually gave it to a veteran. He's on my Facebook. His name is Tom. So if you come to my Facebook page, you can go back for years. But I was going to retire. My family had moved to Colorado. And I actually gave him this. Took it to him and brought a rental car back to Colorado. Well, a couple months later, they sell the house out from underneath my family. We had nowhere to go. You know, they sold the house. So they went back to Arizona, and the veteran graciously gave me the motorhome back. You know, he's like, hey, you know, it'd take me a year to get on the road, and the good Lord ain't done with you. You know, come get it and put it back on the road. And I did. And that's why it became the 2.4. The Cannabis 2.4. That's because I gave it to a vet and he gave it back. Trumper Diddy. Hey, Diddy'd be a better choice than the lady. Yeah, there's no choice. There's no choice for this election. That was funny as hell. That got me to laugh. Honestly, there's no choice to the election. They're really not. The only thing I heard in her campaign is that she didn't see nothing wrong with the Bidenomics and stuff. And my God, that's all I see is what's wrong with the country. I like gas when it was under $2 a gallon, you know. I like to be able to eat food and stuff. We'll probably never see them days again, even if Trump goes in office. But I like the country back when he ran it 10 times better, and I like the country the last go around. Now, if she run on the fact that she was like Trump, or, you know, was going to do the same things that Trump did, that was working, oh yeah, everybody would have voted for her. But all she can do is say, yeah, Biden, yeah, they're working. Yeah, I don't see no problem. And coo. Oh, goodness sakes. Hello from Brazil, my friend. Hey, you know, if people take the time to Google my name, my legal name, you'd find out who I am and all. It's not that I'm anybody special, okay? It's not that at all. But back in, I want to say it's 2014, I held the first cannabis event ever done at Mount Rushmore. I held the first permit for cannabis event at Mount Rushmore. That following year, when Obama was his last, year in office and all, I did a march on Washington, D.C. trying to get Obama to release our prisoners before he left office. That fell on deaf ears. So, there was a while when I first started this, Obama was in office. And I tried to get his attention. went all the way across the country with a petition and went to turn it in, and that one was on paper, and I had thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of signatures, and they told me I had to mail them in, that they wouldn't accept them, and I was pissed. But I never gave up, because the veterans asked me to be their voice, and I made them a promise that I'd be their voice and stand up for them, because no one else would. If they did, they went to jail or something for, they'd take their medicine and stuff like that. But if you look real closely, you'll still see, even though I've signed it, where people have signed it and stuff. Okay, of course, that's all getting covered now. But you still see little places where people have signed it. Well, after I get it all painted up and all, I'm going to let people sign it again. If you go to Google and put in 420JIM, you'll see this and all kinds of stories about it. I've been on the road for, this will be the 11th year, coming up on our 12th year, really, I think. 10 full years. I started in 2013. So, yeah, it'd be the 11th year. From the Farmington Flea Market. Release all cannabis prisoners, federal and state. Destroy everybody's record. And make it legal for all. And we haven't won. Yeah, we've got pot, and it's kind of nice to be able to sit around and have pot. But what about the ones sitting in jail? How's it fair that these people are all making all this kind of money and stuff, right? And we still have people sitting in jail for marijuana. It's crazy. Just like, how can we keep it a class 1 narcotic hallucinogenic, no medical value? That's crazy, because states sell it for medical. It's been proven everywhere and all over that it's medical. So I just don't understand that. Really don't understand that. But I hope you people will help me build this channel up. TikTok won't let me be on TikTok because of the plant. That's kind of stupid. But that's the way TikTok is. Every time they see my hat or my leaf logo or anything, they're like, oh, drugs, yeah. Which is bullshit. Cannabis has never been a drug. They can't prove what narcotics in it. Yeah. So, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I see the retinal doctor on Wednesday, and hopefully I have good enough news that they're going to schedule my surgery or something, and hopefully by March we'll be able to travel. I'll have the windows done. I'll have the cannabis done, although it won't be called the cannabis no more. I'm still going to do the mission and all, but it will not be called the cannabis. Time to change the name, I think. No, it's not going to be called Weedmobile. Although that'd be kind of cool. Batmobile, Weedmobile. I'll be putting the petition online here this weekend. And I'll be trying to push and run the petition and this channel daily until we get on the road, which I plan on that after winter. So maybe March, depending if we have a winter come and go. Weather's been weird. But as soon as winter's over, my eyes are done. I plan on hitting the road again for a coast to coast pretty much. And I hope people start signing the petition over the, after the weekend. I shouldn't have to travel across the country and stuff for everybody to sign it, other than to get, new people. When y'all see it, anybody that follows me and whatnot, y'all need to sign it and share it Sign it, share it, because that's what it's going to take. And there's no magical number, but it has to be a big number, or they're not going to pay no attention to it at all. So that's one big giant way to support this mission for the people that can't financially. Because right now I have no sponsors, I have nothing. This is just me. And it's been me most of the time, except sometimes I'll get a sponsor and I'll put their company name or something up in the window. But as you see, I have no sponsors this year. I didn't even know I was going to come back out or nothing. But I have no sponsors yet. I'm looking for sponsors. Anybody want to support this or say they help support it or advertise a business or something, a band, whatever, get a hold of me, man. Leave me a message. We'll work something out, put you up in the window. You got to imagine how many times a day this thing gets photographed when it's on the road. Just like today. And lady come by, hey man, how come it don't say cannabis no more? People notice this. They can't, even haters notice it. They can't help but notice it. Goodness sakes. Anyhow. Oof. And I'm going to put a little twist to the mission this year. Seeing this 10 years on the road has brought me closer and closer and closer to my Heavenly Father. I found Jesus as my Lord and Savior. I was baptized this year and everything. So as I'm going around to tell people the benefits of cannabis, don't be surprised if I tell you the benefits of Jesus. And although to sign the motorhome, I will ask for a donation, penny, nickel, dime, dollar, hug, whatever, a donation. If I happen to have one, I'm going to give you a little Jesus. You don't even have to make a donation for that. It's my hopes to get a bunch of these and whatnot and be able to hand them out. I like putting them up wherever I go, little town stuff. They just show up all over the place. And, you know, people get a kick out of it. They don't know where they come from. And it's pretty cool. So I totally believe everybody needs a little Jesus. And if I can help do that this year, I want to do that too. So that's my plans. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. But we've got so much going on nowadays in this world that who knows. And everything can change tomorrow. Well, everything can change in an hour, you know, but could be a new president tomorrow voted in, whatever. Could be the same, because I see Biden and Kamala the same. So that's not like voting no one new in. That's the same BS that we've had for the last 4 years. Same party, same everything. That means nothing's going to change if they stay in power. So it's a shame no one else ran against them as an independent or whatnot, because I would think they would have won, hands down. My opinion, you get rid of them all, every one of them. It's not that I don't like Trump, don't get me wrong, but that way nobody could say, oh, well, you're a Trump lover, you this, that, and the other. And I'm sure Trump would if all the others would. If all the others would say, hey, okay, we step down, I'm sure Trump would, to let all new blood in. But none of them are going to do that, so. What we got to choose from, I sure hope the heck it is Donald Trump. I hate to find out tomorrow that we got the same administration basically that we got in there right now. No. Neither. What are you barking at? Look, November and we still have flies and mosquitoes and bees. That's crazy. The weather is crazy. Oh, and Congress just put out a report where they admitted weather modification during this hurricane that went to North Carolina and up there. They admitted to it. See, it's only a conspiracy theory until it comes true. And really, we need more because most of the ones I heard have came true. So, gotta be careful there. Well, I guess nobody has any questions because I don't think there's anybody here right at the moment. Please consider giving the channel a thumbs up or a thumbs down, any type reaction at all, preferably a thumbs up. A comment's nice too. No matter, it hits the algorithm as long as you put a thumbs up or have some sort of reaction. If you can put a thumbs up and hi or how are you or something, man, that is just so great. It helps me out. It's going to build this channel up, and maybe I'll have enough followers step on it so when I want to hit the road in March, I'll have a little support to help me get on the road, the fuel and everything. Anybody that wants to help, please hit me up, leave me a message, contact me here. I'll get back a hold of you. I don't mind doing all the work and everything it takes to keep us going and on the road and all. I do all the mechanic work, paint work, everything. But I am going to need some help getting it done this year. I need some more materials for paint and vinyl for the windows. I need help either getting a generator or solar. Got to figure out power this year. A couple things like that. Nothing really super expensive, but things I could use a hand with. Just like LEDs. If we get some commercial LEDs on here, oh, it'd be so cool. So hopefully I can get a couple people behind me this year and get it going. And most of all, if anybody'd like to help me get some of these little Jesus figurines, you can get them online through Walmart, Amazon, all kinds of things. The more you look, the better deal you get. But I've got an address. Like I say, hit me up. I'll give you an address. I'll be here until at least the beginning of March. So if you consider getting some and send them to me, that would be great, where I can give them out on the mission. That would be awesome. Well, I guess if there's no questions, and look, looks like somebody popped in. How you doing? Jack's tired. I'm in the middle of the paint job. Scared him away. Hey, my friends and followers, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't expect the channel to be that big and entertaining right now or anything, but trust me, once we build it up, you'll see. When I get on the road, there's interactions with cops and all kinds of things, and I always go live when I can. So when I get back on the road, you're really going to want to follow my channel here. And I've done it on Facebook for the last 10 years. And if you want to find me on Facebook, type in my legal name, FOURTWENTYJIM. Yep, 420 Jim. And you'll find me on Facebook. I do a 7 o'clock live every night on Facebook. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Just like here on that I'm starting on YouTube. And you can join me there if you like. Well, friends, I hope y'all join me tomorrow. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I'll be here. Hopefully I'll be a little bit farther along on the RV, and you'll see that, as it keeps happening. So, peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. Jack, Lilu, and I love you. Never forget Jesus loves you. Hope to see you tomorrow, and have a wonderful day now.